Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Uzumaki Clan here, coming at you with a review today. And today we are starting a new series, and this is going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts on the upcoming upcoming reviews on my thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul the manga. I started reading the manga about a month ago, and I have since then been completely hooked on, and I absolutely am fascinated with the manga. And I started watching the anime, and after reading the manga, I can definitely see why a lot of people dislike the anime for a huge number of reasons. Um, anyways, getting to the point, I decided to start reviewing chapters weekly. Well, it might not be individual chapters; it might actually be volumes. Because right now I am on volume 5 or 6 of the manga. So I'm going to be splitting them in terms of volumes, but I decided to have chapter 1 as its own standalone review, kind of my first impressions on the manga itself. So, anyways, getting back on topic to the main point, let's get into what the story of Tokyo Ghoul is about. So, um, Tokyo Ghoul is about this world where humans and these monstrous vampire zombie like beings called ghouls live as one. And in this world, um, ghouls are basically these creatures who have to survive on human flesh, and they cannot live off of human food. If they do, it will make them sick or it could kill them. So the only nourishment they have is the flesh of human beings. And in the story, we are introduced to this young college student named Ken Kaneki, and he is this average young 18-year-old kid who goes to college, and he's very nerdy. He loves reading books. He's always being shown either having a book on his hand, um, and he loves drinking coffee. So what basically ends up happening is that he goes on a date with this girl he had his eye on for the longest time named Rize. And um, as they go into this date, he finds out that Rize is a ghoul herself, and what ends up happening is that Ken is very freaked out about this, and Rize starts going after him, and while she's going after him, Ken almost ends up dying of bleeding. And so what ends up happening is that they when they are located in this construction site, these steel beams come out of nowhere and then crush Rize, and ending up killing her. And so what what happens later that night is that the somebody called the ambulance, and Ken is near death, and the only way for him not to die is for him to have an organ donor. And what basically happens is that the doctor ends up giving Ken Rize's intestines, and so Ken is now both a human and a half ghoul. So basically, that's just the summary of Chapter 1 of Tokyo Ghoul. What are my overall thoughts of this? I was definitely hooked by the first chapter. This is the way how I believe this is the best experience to explore Tokyo Ghoul. You know what? Screw the anime. The anime did not give enough exposition. It did not give the same enjoyment as you would reading the manga itself. So the first, so basically, this is going to be, depending on how I feel about how I'm slowly getting into the manga and really going through it. I'm either going to be doing this with individual chapters or reviewing them from the rest of the volumes. Um, so so yeah, that's basically my review for chapter 1, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Um, so yeah, let me know what your thoughts are about this chapter in the comments section down below. And if there's anything you guys would like me to review, if there's a movie that I have either seen, that you have seen that you want me to review, I will do it right away. I'm starting to have this thing where I ask you guys for a movie request, and then the people who are watching my channel can go in the comments section down below and recommend me either a film on Netflix or maybe a movie in theaters that I can watch. But anyways, that's just the end of my scrambling, guys. What are your thoughts on this video? Did you like it? Give me a thumbs up. And as always, have yourself a very nice day, and I will see you on the flip side.